We'll be going over multiple stocks in this video. We have a 0.06 stock with a very big merger that is closing by June of this year at the very latest. We have a 0.0038 stock that is forecasting just around $20 million in revenue, or just around that, for 2023, in the process of listing one of their subsidiaries to the NASDAQ with no dilution to their shareholders, and they will be adding a dividend to their shareholders. We also have a stock that hasn't diluted in well over a year that I believe is bottomed out. They are also forecasting $100 million revenue for 2023, and they have a very good share structure, only 47 million outstanding shares. Make sure you like the video, put notifications on, and make sure you stay tuned until the very end, because I also have a stock that just reported $260 million in revenue in their latest 10Q filing, and this one is only trading at 15 cents with a $18 million market cap. Keep in mind, they just reported $260 million in revenue for their first quarter. This is very big for a stock trading at 15 cents. Make sure you watch until the very last minute, because I will also be showing you a stock that is trading at $2.61 that is revolutionizing the way we take medicine and has an analyst price target of $30, currently trading under $3. This is one that could easily double or triple. Nobody really knows about this company. It barely gets any volume, but they are doing some very big things. Is this the most unknown and rarest biotech play in the entire stock market? 18 plus years in business, 2 billion plus doses consumed and counting. They have innovated and created this rare technology we have never seen before, and they have a lot of potential. 200 plus patents worldwide. This stock barely gets any volume. Nobody knows about it. This is the rarest biotech gem in the entire market, or at least one of them. So you definitely have to stay tuned so you do not miss out. Your DRCR trading at 12 cents. Looks to be bottomed out and could have a very big run with some positive news or an update. Now, the CEO and the company has been very silent for a long time. As you can see, the volume is fading away, and this one does look to be bottomed out. This is one that is aiming for $100 million plus revenue for 2023, and they've been silent, like I said, for a long time, so I am expecting a PR update very soon. But they are also trading near the 52-week low of 10 cents, and they have had no dilution in over a year, trading at a $5.7 million market cap, and they only have 47 million outstanding shares. So with a 5.7 million market cap, and they are capable of doing $100 million in revenue for 2023, might even surpass that. This one is extremely undervalued at 12 cents. I think it can easily get back to 15 to 20 cents. Even, once some news comes out, it could probably go beyond that. Or if they do beat their revenue expectations. They're also trying to become fully SEC reporting, and they will have a ticker name change fairly soon, it looks like, but this will also help the stock out. One stock we have to look at is ticker SHMP, trading at 6 cents. They expect to close on a big merger by the end of the second quarter 2023. This is very big. This is with a NASDAQ company. As you can see right here, Natural Shrimp announces filing of updated registration statement on Form S-4 in connection with proposed business combination with Yoda Acquisition Corp, which is currently listed on the NASDAQ. They do have around a $150 to $200 million market cap as of right now. Natural Shrimp Inc., ticker SHMP, a biotech aquaculture company that has developed and patented the first shrimp-focused commercially operational RAS recirculating aquaculture system, and Yoda Corporation Acquisition Corporation, trading on the NASDAQ ticker YOTA, a special purpose acquisition corporation. Today announced the filing. This was actually back in April 28, 2023, but they announced the filing of a registration statement on the Form S-4, which contains a preliminary proxy statement with the SEC in connection with their previously announced proposed business combination. This merger is to accelerate commercialization and ramp up their production significantly. Natural Shrimp could also receive up to $105 million in net cash proceeds. The parties expect that the common stock of the parent of the combined company will be listed on the NASDAQ post-deal close. And like I said, they expect to close this by June of this year. So within the next month or two, could even be this month. So ticker SHMP is definitely one we have to keep an eye on right now. Next company we're talking about is Emergent Health, ticker EMGE, trading at 0.0038. Today they announced they are adding $2 million to their revenue stream, forecasting around $16 million to $20 million or more in revenue for 2023. And that's what they're capable of. They are aggressively growing with acquisitions, adding revenue very aggressively. So their subsidiary Evolutionary Biologic executes product manufacturing agreement with major player in the regenerative medicine space, and they are expected to generate at least $2 million in new revenue. Very positive news. Has a lot of things going on right now. They are also actually in the process of conducting the IPO with one of their subsidiaries, PharmaZoo, to its shareholders pursuant to an IPO underwritten by a nationally recognized investment banking firm. So they are planning a $10 million initial public offering of their subsidiary, PharmaZoo common stock, that will be applied for listing on the NASDAQ or New York Stock Exchange with no dilution to Emergent shareholders. They also, upon this closing, PharmaZoo plans to acquire a 48-state authorized compounding pharmacy located in West Palm Beach, Florida, that is doing around $10 million in revenue each year, which will serve as the backbone and fulfillment center for PharmaZoo, creating a national platform throughout the U.S. So in terms of the management side of this company, they have a lot of connections, a lot of potential. So Emergent plans to distribute to its shareholders pro rata the shares of PharmaZoo as a dividend when a record date is set. So Emergent shareholders will be getting a dividend. This is good news. So ticker AUD completely ripped after hours yesterday, trading at 15 cents. They report $260 million in revenue, trading under 15 cents with a $18 million market cap. Keep in mind, an $18 million market cap just reported $260 million in revenue for Q1, slightly beating expectations. So they had a huge run after their Q1 financials were released, from around 10 cents all the way up to 20 cents, and they are now currently trading around 15 cents, and volume has hit record highs. So as you can see right here, their average volume has been just under 3 million. As you can see, they've been getting around 30 million plus volume the last day or two. So record highs in terms of their volume, a lot of momentum. So this one is still definitely one that, you got to be very cautious with if you are chasing it. I wouldn't recommend chasing this one. But either way, this is still gaining a lot of momentum, has a lot more eyes on it, and a lot of volume. So definitely one we have to keep an eye on. One health stock we have to talk about is ticker AQST. There are a lot of bullish analysts, many of them coming out saying that this is a strong buy. It's trading at $2.61. This one is up over 130% in the last month. Average volume is around 500,000. So not many people know about this stock. 52-week low is 62 cents. We are trading right now at the 52-week high at $2.65. This company has 200 plus patents worldwide, 2 billion doses consumed, 18 plus years in business, and as you can see, we have reached the 1-year high of $2.65. Now, these stocks are very risky and volatile, but when they do get some very good news, they can pump all the way from $2 to $10, $2 to $20, because they could have some very good results and positive news that really pushes the stock price up. So this is why some of these health and biotech stocks are really worth looking at, because they can really make you a lot of money. They can make you lose a lot of money as well, but when they do get some positive news or get FDA approvals and stuff like that, they can really shoot up from $2 to $10, $2 to $20 in one day. It's very easy for these stocks to do this when they do get some very positive news. So, I don't really invest in these types of stocks that much, but this is definitely one you have to look at. Have a very big pipeline, a lot of marketed products. As you can see right here, long history of pipelines and products. AQST is a pharmaceutical company aiming to solve patients' problems by advancing current standards of care through simplifying complex delivery methods. So basically think of a Listerine, the little mints that dissolve on your tongue, and you don't really have to chew up medicine. They are basically making it easy for patients that can't chew or organically take medicine, stuff like that. They solve this problem and make it very easy to consume medicine and save a lot of time and difficulties as well. They're developing orally administering products to provide novel alternatives to invasive and inconvenient standard of care therapy, advancing the development of, so they have the first and only non-device based orally delivered product candidate to demonstrate clinical results comparable to auto-injectors such as EpiPen and AVQ, whatever, for the emergency treatment of severe allergic reactions, which solves a lot of issues. There's a big demand for stuff like this, and they are revolutionizing the way we take medicine. Out of time, so I am going to cut this video short, but this company has a lot going on, way more than I talked about, so definitely check them out, do your own research. One reason why these pharmaceutical companies are such a big deal is because when these companies have a successful product, millions upon billions of dollars can flow into the sales. So they do have revenue coming in, do have liabilities, but with a lot of biotech and health stocks, this is something that is almost always the case, because they are trying to solve a lot of complex problems, and there's a lot of money and research involved in the development of their trials and their medicines, everything like that. Definitely one that doesn't have many eyes on it, could have some very big news coming very soon and really push this one up to $10, or even beyond that. It's very likely it may not happen, but there is a good chance if they do have successful trials and their products are successful, this one could easily hit the market, easily do very well, and and there's really no limit for how high this stock price can go. That concludes the video. If you made it this far into my video, you're a legend. Really appreciate you. Make sure you like the video, put notifications on, and subscribe and comment, because it does help the algorithm for my videos. And I will see you guys on the next one.